Middle, what a start. Middle that one, great timing. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Already, it makes it very easy to score. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat. Absolutely nailed it. Good evening and welcome to everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy.
Well, it seems just crazy to think of batting first here. There'll be plenty of movement early for the bowlers, and I don't think that's going to change.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Perfectly timed.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Edged it. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Exquisitely down on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Bairstow is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third. Misses out there on the short and wide one. Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. Thick edge.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Just through the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge.
End of the second over. The batting side are now 23 for none.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Edge. What a ball. Good catch. Out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Super piece of timing.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yes.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Out! Good catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Waiting.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yes. Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Into the 4th over. The batting side are now on 45 for 3.
Green, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
That's it.
Great shot, great timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
That's it.
Time that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yes.
Couldn't have played that any better.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Green doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Managed to get it fine, and it trickled away to the boundary. Just waited on it nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep. Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Middled, what a start.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Middle that one. Great timing.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Absolutely nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Duplessis didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Going with pace now.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Right out of the middle.
Well, that was a big shot. Finds room and smacks it just short of the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century. Well, that's the 50. Blink and you'd miss it. There has been some really good batting strokes, just masterful play.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.